if shit were to hit the fan and the US dollar wasn't worth anything, what do you think will actually get you more? Little pieces of gold and silver? Or things like eggs? You see all these eggs? When people are hungry, when they don't have clean water, when they don't have somewhere to sleep, pieces of gold are not gonna matter, one. Two, the gold isn't in circulation enough. Not enough people have gold and silver and precious metals on hand for it to be a usable trading instrument if something were to happen very quickly. There would have to be things in place for people to be able to get that gold for it to be widely tradable. So I would have to be able to go someplace, trade in all these eggs to get pieces of gold to buy other things from other people. And then the other people would have to think that those things are more valuable than, say, eggs or liquor or cigarettes or coffee or produce for it to be tradable. So yes, in the long term, it may come back if something were to happen, but there's also a good chance that it won't, okay? We are not the society, we are not the people, we do not have the thinking that we did before. We know that the gold and the silver has no value except for what we place in it. And people say, yeah, well, you can use gold and silver for different electronics. That's not what you need to use it for. That's not gonna help you. So it still does not have the same value that it had 34 years ago in the minds of people. Yes, society, the economic system may say gold and silver is worth this amount of money, but when you're in a real deal survival scenario and you need basic necessities, what is gold and silver besides some pretty little metal? You need skills. You need things to be able to trade with people, things that people want and need. That's why it's important to begin becoming more self-sufficient. Even if you live in an apartment, start growing microgreens. If you live in a house and you have a backyard, start growing a garden. Get some chickens. There are things that you can do. People who are carpenters will always be able to trade their skills for different things because people will need things built. So just think about that. Remember, we have been brainwashed in that society has created all kind of fake elements that are not real in the natural world, but that we have all just come to agree upon to make society what it is now. And that's why at some point it will fall.